So here's what you missed out on. Emma's living with Will, which is really helpful for me, which is good because she's helping Arnie and Beast through a whole-side story. Rachel seems like a shoo-in for Maria, but hers running for class president so he can get an in-yell.
I think in advance for your vote.
But Berkey quit as his campaign manager so she could run too.
I'm also a unicorn.
That's so unicorn. That's what you missed.
Hey!
5, 6,
7, 8.
You're late.
No, I overslept. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. My alarm clock went off 30 minutes late this morning. Kinda shifted my whole schedule. Anyway, what's Santana doing here? I've resworn my allegiance to the Glee Club. Without telling Coach Sue.
Mercedes, I'll catch you up. 6, 7, 8, 6. Mercedes, you okay?
My stomach hurts. I think I'm gonna be sick. Why are you babying her? I mean, she can't do 3 steps without puking because she ate a Quiznos before she showed up in this joint. Mr. Shu, you have us scheduled to the second right now. School, Glee Club, and booty camp. When else am I supposed to eat? When the rest of us do? Oh, what do you eat?
It's not about eating, it's about attitude. Sectionals are coming up. We don't give it our all.
I'm doing my best.
No, you're not. It's not about doing your best anymore. It's about doing better.
Andrew,
Hey,
do you want me to iron some bacon?
I was looking for a fresh box of cornflakes, and I found this hidden way back in the pantry. A stash of wedding magazines. Wedding Ink, Modern Bridal, Marry Me Monthly.
Oh, wow. Terry must have had a massive bridal magazine addiction.
And an autographed headshot of Vera Wang. To Emma. Always marry up.
Right, that's slightly harder to explain away.
Look, Emma, I'm not scared of your inner bridezilla. I mean, that's clearly the road we're headed down. And marriage is just one of several milestones I look forward to sharing with you. But because I don't like secrets, I thought I'd share my secret stash with you. I was a bachelor for over a year. Get me off of Craigslist.
Okay, we'll just put that over here.
But Emma, I have to ask you a question. If you're serious about you and me, why haven't I met your parents?
Because they're dead.
You spoke to them on the phone last night.
I spoke to their ghosts last night. I have ghost parents. Okay, can't lie to you. I just want to take it really slowly. You know, I don't remember things, and I feel like meeting my parents right now would be a bad idea.
Listen, Mr. Mike Chang Sr., this is highly unusual. I have no grounds to drug test your son every day.
My grandmother in China knew 3 English phrases. Coca-Cola, kiss my grits, and Harvard University. Deep in Hubei province, this old woman knew the best school in the United States. That's where my son belongs.
But what makes you think he's on drugs? He's one of our best students, a football star, and he can bust a serious move.
My son got an A- on his chemistry test. An A- is an Asian F.
Mr. Chang Sr., I don't want to get into your business, as they say. But don't you think perhaps you're putting too much pressure on Mike Chang Jr.?
An A- won't do. It's the girlfriend. She's a distraction.
place where we agree, sir. Tinako and Chang and her vampire ways have no place in this.
Excuse me from Jim, all year old, during your spicy curry blood.
It's clear to me that either Michael is on drugs, or that he's bitten off more than he could chew. He needs to quit Glee Club. Performing is a waste of his time.
What?
The consultant we hired said that it was meaningless on your transcript. In fact, he said it was a detriment.
I'll do better, Dad. I promise. Give me a chemistry tutor. I'll pay for it myself. Just give me one more chance.
Alright, listen up, ladies. Number 1. I kicked a fire hydrant when I found out Ace and Cakes was canceled. Hence, the crutches. Number 2. The entire... And that includes your bat caves and your bramble patches. Number 3. Tinsley, Puckerman, Zemio. Show me your moves.
What moves?
Oh, don't play stupid. You're all dancing in West Side Story unless I specifically excuse you.
Tire shop, never after that.
Coach, no disrespect, but my dad, he ain't raised me to be no damn ballerina. In fact, my dad, he didn't even raise me.
Ballet improves your coordination. It boosts your IQ. And it gets half of the NFL on Dancing with the Stars. Booyah! By Wednesday, everyone is to show up at audition and dance.
How are we supposed to learn to dance by Wednesday?
Figure it out.
Baby, what is that?
What?
You just hugged your arch nemesis right before the audition. You think before I cleat some dude, I'll hug him? You think Wonder Woman hugs a cheetah before the Amazonian smackdown?
It's not like that. Rachel and I are friends.
Not right now, you're not. This is winner takes all. Maria's a lead, and you need to be playing that part.
Don't be going crazy now on me, Shay.
People are saying that Rachel Berry's the wannabe. Why don't you know that you're the wannabe? You're fabulous, baby.
I know.
You don't. You always make me watch Dreamgirls. You say you're Beyonce, but on the inside you feel like Effie White. You're better than Rachel Berry, baby.
I've been here for 3 years. No one's ever said that to me. Mercedes, I've never seen you like this before. Really, you're so
Glamorous.
Well, I just wanted you guys to see me the way that I see myself now. As a leading lady. It was wonderful.
I'm so proud of you.
Football, Glee Club, booty camps were ready for sectionals. Get an A-, Tina.
Good news enough.
That is all over me.
You shouldn't have to hide your dreams. Just be honest with him.
Oh, like how you were so honest about pretending to stutter all that time?
Point taken. With like 2 days left for people to announce their candidacy, that leaves me and Brittany running in this race. Which is more like me running and, Brittany just whimsically hopping and skipping nearby. No one takes her seriously. That's so amazing, Kurt. I mean, you can practically add the monitor president to your curriculum vitae now. The other is him. Eat that up.
According to Henry Jacob and his wrist rock, according to the soft numbers, I'm ahead by Brett by 11%. This could be a cakewalk.
Guys, glass Hummel really brings out the color of your pink eye. So I assume I can rely on your vote, Rachel? I'm sorry, Brittany, but I've already pledged my fidelity to Kurt. Oh, so you're cool with watching McKinley High's featured on the magical poop-stealing water chair? Did you know that in 6 years at this school we've only exclusively had male student council presidents? And yeah, Kurt looks like Jimmy Fallon's butch daughter, but a vote for him would only empower yet another Frankenbeans. Yes, where has that patriarchy gotten us? Double-digit inflation, economic freefall, oil spills, war in Afghanistan. I tweeted about Brooke's flash mob pep rally in the gym, and we're all showing up to support her with girl power. Yes, boys have made one hell of a mess in this school, and there's only one way to clean it up.
Harvard Yale 1968, Bush Gore 2000, and now...
No, it's too close to call.
What is?
Maria's. We have two very strong but very different candidates tied for the role.
Rachel Berry and...
Mercedes. I thought Barry had it in the bag, and then Stealth Attack Jones came in and just pancaked me emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, right before our eyes, Mercedes just transformed. She had a new maturity. There was a confidence I've never seen before. Her performance was so truthful. I think our little girl's all grown up.
Wow, yeah, I am so happy to hear that.
I don't know what you're doing, Schuster, but it's working.
Well, I have been pushing her pretty hard in booty camp. Good. Good for Mercedes.
Yes, but very hard for us. I mean, Rachel is Maria, isn't she?
Yes.
On the other hand, Mercedes is...
It's the riskier choice, no doubt. And she might even be the more exciting one. It's just too close to call.
Well, you know what you need to do then.
Let me get this straight. You can't make up your mind, so we have to try out again. In the biz, it's called a callback. With such an iconic role as Maria, it can appear as if they're just beaming you the part.
We thought you both to come back on Thursday for the ultimate Maria.
Done. I can't speak for Mercedes, but I'll be singing the timeless Maria classic, I Feel Pretty. Actually, that's too easy, Rachel. We picked a song that we think has the potential to show off both of your talents in unexpected ways.
Out here on my own, from the seminal behind-the-scenes musical fame.
I know it. I lived it. Greetings. In the spirit of Broadway camaraderie, I'd like to offer you a hug to congratulate you on your callback. You know what, Rachel? Hug me after. I'll get the hug.
Leaving right now to go meet the camp tutor at the Lima Bean. I promise I'll bring my grade up. And Dad, I'm so sorry for disappointing you.
Michael, we worked so hard to get to where we are, and this is how you waste your time? Dancing is something you do at a wedding. It's a hobby, not a career. There's no future in it. What happens if you hurt yourself? You're one injury away from having nothing. You will not waste your life.
So beautiful. You don't talk that much. You hardly ever sing. But when I see you do that, it's who you are. That's what makes me feel you. Like, you gotta know by now. When I see you dance, that's why I fell in love with you.
Mike Chang?
The kid's never late. He runs like an expensive Swiss watch reproduced cheaply in China. Okay, next. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm here to audition for Riff.
Mike, you know that's not just a dancing part, right?
I do. Yes. I've been working on my singing.
fancy footwork. I just hope you didn't waste too much of your time.
That's what I love to do. So I'm going to be wasting my time.
Good job. So no girls have tried out for your fancy new rope singing club? By do you think that is? Singing's just musical talking.
Well, I guess if I was a girl in this school and I wanted to be in a singing group, I'd be in New Directions.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your enormous bowl of disgusting creamy pasta. Thank you.
What, no chicken?
I'm carbo loading, Will. I gotta keep my strength up. I got football, I'm running the student council elections. You got me doing that musical. Thank God for Emma. She's a hard worker. You should be really proud of her.
Yeah, well, I just wish she was more proud of me.
Come
I mean, I know I'm not a dentist like Carl. I don't make $80,000 a year.
on. Pumpkin, what the hell are you talking about? That girl is crazy about you.
She hasn't introduced me to her parents.
Well, introduce yourself. You're a catch, Will. You got nothing to be nervous about. You're everything a future in-law could ask for.
You think so?
You bet your sweet Bippy. Did you know breadsticks delivers?
Castle schools up on Friday. Are you nervous?
A little. Try not to think about it.
I wouldn't be. My mom in the casting office says that there's only one actor they're seriously considering for the role of Tony, and his initials are E.A.
Kurt, they're beautiful. But what are they for?
You killed your audition thing. If anyone else got Tony, including me, the rout of Sondheim would fall upon William McKinley like a plague of Sherwood Alley locusts. These are to celebrate. You.
You always zig when I think you're about to zag, and I just, I love that about you. Thank you.
Okay, so before we dive into today's booty camp, I just want to say how impressed Mike and I have been with everyone's progress. Brittany, why are you here?
Because I intend on, dancing my way into the voters' hearts.
Okay. All right, everyone up. Now, your homework assignment was the Widowmaker, perhaps the hardest show choir dance move ever. Now, when you get it right, one of us is going to tap you out, and you can have a seat. A 5, 6, 7, 8. This is right. Yeah, go. Okay. Brittany, tap it. You got it. All right. Come on, Ben, you can do it. You can. Oh, yeah? Yeah, come on, Mercedes. Almost. Good job, baby. Down, open. Come on, Mercedes. Down, open, up.
My ankle hurts.
Push through it.
I don't feel good.
You're fine.
No, I'm not.
Look, Mercedes, I want you to be the best you can be, okay? Did you even practice this?
Stop picking on me. You're always singling me out, making me look bad.
That's crazy.
No, you're crazy for not letting me shine. Where's Rachel, huh? I don't see her here, being a part of the team.
Rachel practices it.
No one asked you, Finn. Everyone knows that Rachel is your favorite.
That's not
It's
true.
You give that skinny Geronimo wearing ass kisser everything. And for 2 years, I took it. But not anymore. I'm done.
Mercedes, you walk out that door, you're at a Glee Club.
It's over.
Mom? What are you doing here?
What are you doing, Michael?
I'm just warming up for football.
How can you look at me like that and lie to me? I got a call from your chemistry tutor when you didn't show up. I covered for you with your father, so now I'm a liar too. The least you could do is tell me the truth.
I auditioned for the school musical. I don't want to be a surgeon or a lawyer, Mom. I want to be an artist. Special. And the only time I really feel special is when I do fact. Mom, please don't cry.
Michael, my job is to encourage you to live your dreams. Not mine, not your dad's. I was raised a certain way, and my parents had expectations of me, and I simply was not as courageous as my son. I let go of my dreams, but I never want you to do that. Do you hear me? So, do you know if we earned that part in the school musical yet? Well, when you do, we're going to tell your father about it. Together.
So what dream did you let go of?
Like you, I love dancing. But your Waigong never let me take lessons.
Some people think I'm a pretty good teacher.
It's already yours. Somewhere in your frame, you said to just take it.
Oh.
Rachel Barrett, Mercedes Jones.
Okay, baby.
You're both wonderful.
Side story, this is Clash of the Titans.
Line of people are going to be talking about this face on the photo star. Heads or tails? Heads. Heads.
Yes!
Rachel, Mercedes can go first.
Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am. Do I fit in? Make believing is hard alone. When I dream
You were amazing.
She was better than me. Easy. I have something very important we need to discuss. Are we having a romantic dinner?
Sort of. I invited your parents over.
Is that my little freaky deaky? Okay, I'm gonna say hi in 1 minute.
I wanted to meet your parents, so I thought I'd take the bull by the horns.
That's okay, because maybe we can get him to leave. Pretend like an ovarian cyst burst.
And what is going on here? Are you ashamed of me?
No. I'm ashamed of them.
Why?
My parents are ginger supremacists.
We're not ginger supremacists. We're more ginger preservationists.
We don't hate anybody. We just prefer the company of other redheads, which is why we enjoy the Red Oaks so much.
What's the Red Oaks?
It's a gingers-only country club. It's really the only place I feel I can be myself and let my auburn hair down.
Did you know that if we're not careful, redheads will be extinct in 30 years?
Extinct.
It's a recessive gene. If we keep heading down the road we're on, with everybody just mixing with everybody, we gingers will cease to exist as a species.
Not really a separate species. Well, I'd really love to hear about your heritage. I have to say, your hair's a little woolly for my taste, but those beautiful blue eyes are a very good sign. Now, Schuster is German, right?
I think so.
You're practically a Viking.
Hey.
That's a relief. It's got to be some red hair in that family tree.
And not like that Carl.
Oops. Looks like Freaky Deaky's coming down with a mean case of the coins.
And don't bother trying to stop her once she starts. We used to tie her thumbs together, and she'd chew right through the twine. Adorable.
I think it's weird. I don't know where she got it. I'm sorry, amigo. You're not our regular waitress.
Cindy!
Can't be too careful.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but has anyone ever told you that you're both a little racist?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. It's not racist to be proud of the heritage that you're trying to preserve.
Well, maybe it isn't. But all I know is that if Emma and I were blessed enough to have a child, I wouldn't care what he or she looked like. And you know what? If my child had OCD, I'd maybe try to show a little compassion instead of calling her a name that makes her feel like a freak.
These beans are a disaster.
These beans are what happens when you sit out an election, Rose.
It wasn't the ginger candidate. I think we should talk, don't you? About the, upcoming deadline for the Miata applications? About you telling Coach Reese that you're running for senior class president. Against me. Kurt, you saw Mercedes, okay? I'm not gonna get the part. So I figured if I win, I'll make you vice president, and then maybe you could just do vice versa.
Rachel, if you win, yes, it'll better your chances of getting into Miata, yes. But if I win, it could make a huge difference at this school. Not just for me, but kids like me. Things could actually change for them. So, whatever it takes, I'm winning.
I need something for my senior year that's gonna make me special, that's gonna make me stand out. I thought Maria was gonna be that. You understand? You're just as ambitious as I am, and that's why we're friends.
Rachel, in 10 years, when you look back at this time, you're not going to be thinking about the clubs you belonged to or the parts you had. You'll be thinking about the friends you had and the ones you just tossed aside.
Please don't tell us that we have to try out again.
No. We've come to a decision.
It's one of the hardest decisions of my life, and that includes when I had to sell one of my prized donkeys to pay my gas bill. I sold Kim, but I kept Chloe.
So, in the grand tradition of the Special Olympics, everybody wins. We're double casting Maria. What the hell is double casting? It means that we'll both get to play Maria. You'll get your well-deserved standing ovations on Saturday matinees and Sunday mornings for the retired Lima War veterans, and I'll do all the evening performances.
Actually, Rachel, we're adding a week. You both get 4 nights and 2 matinees.
Fair enough. Mercedes, it'll be a pleasure sharing the spotlight with you. Are you double casting any other roles?
No, just yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Where are you going?
Tell me you were better than me. Tell me. Why is it that no one ever wants to hurt her feelings? You know, it's always been the Rachel Berry show around here, but it's not gonna be for me. No, not my senior year.
Mercedes, don't make this a stupid pride.
Oh, it's a pride thing. But it's not stupid. Congratulations, you got the part. I don't want it. I got it. And like I'd have felt they double cast us and Mercedes turned it down.
So, cool, you're gonna be withdrawing from the race then.
When Brittany sang that song about girls changing the world, it got me thinking, you know, maybe I can change the world.
By being student class president?
Look, make fun of it all you want, but you need to start thinking about your future too. Did you talk to Kurt about the election?
Yeah. He asked me who I was voting for.
What did you say?
I said I didn't know.
Emma?
Basically, I lost Karen again.
I'm so sorry. I should have believed you when you told me you didn't want me to meet your parents. I didn't get it. Emma, stop. Please. Come on, let's go to bed. What are you doing?
I'm praying. I do it all the time in my head, but right now it's just not enough. And when I need help, I know God hears me better on my knees.
Something about the acoustics of the linoleum or something.
I wish I could make things better for you. I just don't know how. I don't have any clue what I'm doing down here. But I'm willing to learn.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be Miss Corcoran, I hear you're starting a new group. You're gonna need some star power, so here I am.